I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max in space black 256 gigabytes that I pre-ordered in September 2022. It arrived in January 2023, so until then I was using the iPhone 11 in white 64 gigabytes that was constantly out of storage. I only have about 2 cases for this phone. I ordered another one, but it isn't here yet. The first one is from Casetify. I will try to link it if I can still find it. It is MagSafe compatible. And the second one is just a simple silicone case in this neutral color that I ordered from Amazon. I've dropped my phone in both of these and it hasn't sustained any injuries. So even though these cases are very thin, they are both fairly protective. So now that you have a little context, let's get into this video. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Aaliyah. This week's video is going to be another what's on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'm going to put timestamps in the description box so you can just skip to the actual what's on my iPhone part. If there's a specific part of this video that you want to see, like editing, you can just skip to that. This is the one thing that's the same with all of my what's on my iPhone videos. I always keep the first page clear. I just feel like, what's the point of having a nice wallpaper if you can't really see it? This is my home screen at the moment. I always try to get something that matches what I'm feeling mood wise, but also something that matches my lock screen. So these are both Formula One inspirations. So I wanted a dark aesthetic slash something that was a little bit more moody. So this is my second page, 2 widgets. The main widget is from an app called Color Widgets. It's free. You can download it from the App Store and you can customize your home screen with some of them you have to pay for, most of them are free. This picture in particular I took when I was filming a shower routine slash self-care routine, so if you like those types of videos you should subscribe. The second widget is linked to a board I have on my Pinterest account. This board in particular is just words or affirmations or quotes. YouTube Studio to just keep track of video performance, comments. Then the next app is Pinterest. I do a combination of finding other inspiration, other content from other people, but I also upload my own. I have a folder that I customized using an app called Fonts. So I put the word content in this cursive handwriting. I have Notion. In Notion, I just have this free content calendar that I downloaded. YouTuber, I think it was Millie, and I'll try to link it in the description box. You can download it for free and customize it yourself. It's basically just to help you keep track of all your content ideas, your filming, your editing. Next, I have voice memos. So I'll either use voice memos or my MacBook Pro. Because the sound quality is very high quality. I highly recommend. I don't really use TikTok anymore. I'm trying to focus more on YouTube, but yeah, so I think I deactivated my TikTok account. Then I have the camera app right after TikTok, which is where I film everything. And when I get to the editing portion of this video, I'm going to go through in depth my camera setup. I'm going to take you through literally every camera setting that I love and that I use to film really clear, high quality videos. And then I have a layout, which I don't even use. I think I used it once. It's just linked to your Instagram so you can make like cool little collages for your Instagram story. This is my next page. My apps are always color coordinated because I think I'm like a visual learner, so whenever I think of an app I think of what it looks like, then I just know immediately like where to go instead of just like swiping in between pages because there's no like organization, you know. So I have a few widgets. The first one is a daily affirmation widget from an app called I Am. 2 stacks on the side. I have calendar, notes, and reminders, and I have weather and the score. And in the first folder, it's the gray apps. So it's calculator, settings, contacts, maps, Visco, and this background removing app. I will demonstrate exactly how to use it when I get to my editing portion of this video. In the black folder, I have compass, measure, Apple Wallet, clock, translate, magnifier, Uber, and Presto. The next page is fitness and Apple Watch, which sucks because I actually lost my Apple Watch, and it sucks because I work out almost every day, but I can't keep track of my workouts because I have no idea where I put my Apple Watch. So I'm like not sure if I should buy a new one. I have no idea where my Apple Watch is. And I have Go, which is just a sneakers app or website. Focus Live, I talked about in my last videos. I don't use this ever, and you have to pay for it now, so I can't even demonstrate how to use it, but it's basically just an app where you can film a video with the background blurred out. My iPhone 14 has cinematic mode, which does the exact same thing. You can film in 4K with your background blurred out. And then I have Zara. This is just an app that connects to a light that I have in my room. It's really cool. I got it off Amazon. Medium is also a website, but I downloaded the app because it's just articles or journals written by different people about literally any topic that is of interest to you. I don't know, I kind of like things that are like subjective or controversial. There's a bunch of interesting articles on here, like reading books is useless, here's a better way to read. 10 things that are wasting your time on a daily basis. Stop listening to music, it will change your life. Just little cool random articles, very random. But in the next folder, it's my white apps. So I have calendar, timetable, I have reminders, timetable, photos, Google Photos, calendar, Gmail, Clue. Color widgets is what I use to customize my home screen. Create your own widgets or choose from any of these widgets and add them to your home screen. I have Google Chrome or something. I don't even use that. I just use Safari. Honk Mobile is to pay for parking at school, but Then I have a font, which is what I use to customize my phone as well. Facetune, which I will talk about. Netflix, Health, News, Fonto, YouTube Tracker, which I don't use anymore. They made so many updates and adjustments to the YouTube Studio app. Gratitude is like, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I haven't used it since I've downloaded it, but it's something to do with like self-care, I think. Canada Post to keep track of packages. Structured is a more aesthetically pleasing calendar, but I just never use it. I just use my regular calendar, but it's like pink and I love pink, as you can tell. Eraser, which I will talk about in the editing part of this video. Here I have Messenger, which is just so you can get direct messages from Facebook. I don't even use Facebook. iTunes Store, shortcuts, and Instagram. Here I have Safari. You can change the background of your search engine. I have the score. You can keep track of any professional sports league. Shazam is just like if you hear a song that's playing and you don't know what that song is called and tell you exactly what song it is. This Spark app I keep meaning to use. I haven't used it or tried it out since I downloaded it, but I think if you have multiple email accounts, your school email, personal email, work email, its main purpose is to filter through all of those and just keep it more organized for you. If you have 13,000 emails like me, then you would probably benefit from this app, as it's gonna help you organize your life. PayPal Subway Surfers is the only game I have on my phone. Canva, I love using Canva on my phone for days when I like start a project on my MacBook or iPad and like need to finish it on the go. Google Maps, which I hate. I only like Apple Maps. WhatsApp, Duolingo. I'm trying to learn a new language. It's one of my goals. I just need to decide which language. I'm in between French and Spanish. I just need to pick one, commit to it, and learn. Find my iPhone, which doesn't even work because I don't know where my Apple Watch is and I can't use this to locate it because it's dead or something. And on this last page, I just have random apps that I either need to delete or I was too lazy to organize them properly, so they're just here for now. I put a cherry and a ballerina slipper emoji because those emojis are so cute to me and all these apps are so cute. I love going on the Sephora app, but I just love looking at all the new releases, new products, the ingredients, how to use them, what it does. And then I have Pretty Little Thing, Mesh Key, Addicted, White Fox, American Eagle, My Outfit Online, and Journal. Everything here is like a shopping app except for Journal. Journal came with my phone when I updated to iOS 17, and then this is just Formula One related stuff. So this is what my camera looks like right now. First, you need to go to settings, camera, and you're basically going to toggle most of these features on. For record video, I have it at 4K at 60 frames per second, the highest quality, but it takes up the most storage. But you can get an external hard drive or you can just delete them as you go. This is going to make your videos super clear and high definition. It doesn't have to be at 4K at 60 frames per second. You can play around and switch around with which setting works best for you. This is my camera setup, and I do the same thing for cinematic mode, which is what blurs out your background. So after I turn those on and after I know my video is going to be crystal clear, preserve settings, and I also turn most of these on, it's going to save the last used setting, whether it was video, exposure adjustment, or photo. That way when you accidentally lock your phone or close the camera app, everything's safe. When you go into the top left of your camera, there's an icon there that you can click it and this dial comes up and it allows you to kind of choose what exposure you want super easily without having to like click the screen and use this yellow box dial. So I turned that on in preserve settings. I scrolled down, I have all of these on. In the composition section, when I turn grid on, there's a grid. This is great for setting up shots, making sure you're centered. I just feel like having this grid just looks so cool and professional. Yeah, that's basically everything that I had to go into settings and turn on when I was setting up my camera. This is how I like to film most of my videos. Find a free background removing app in the App Store. I used this one. It was free to download in the App Store and it automatically will remove the background of your image so that you have a PNG. You're just left with the main subject and a transparent background. Also alternate between this one, which kind of lets you do it with the more current up-to-date iOS updates. You can actually do this in photos yourself and clicking share. And then you can just save image and you'll be left with a transparent background and PNG. So that is everything that is on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. That is how I edit and maximize the quality of my camera. So thank you guys so much for watching and let me know if you have any questions. And I can't wait to see you in my other videos.